real good fella despite being a left footer. Mark taken by Marcus Delure. And if you're watching Jack the Beast, how are you, big boy? Ryan in front. Couldn't quite grab it. Oh, Isaac Hughes is going to kick that with that breeze. Can't quite get it around. First score of the day. Cardiff one behind. Newcastle City yet to score. Thank you. Quinlan. Keys. Keys just with the right hand. Gets the ball back. Another chance for Keys. Thumps it forward. Ball holds up in the air with his breeze. Coming back there was Rawnsley. Smothered. Mark Hughes is in there. Baker's in there. That looks like Marcus Badula playing.
Which comes along to this commentary box side. Find Thompson. Overshoots him by a bit. Gretz is there to corral him. Gets the ball back. Here's Lennon. Can he straighten up on his right? Does. Goes about 25 metres from goal. On the mark, the second attempt. Ryan did very well to body Baker out of the way. It was Rawnsley on that occasion. I think it was Rawnsley actually. And enough to get it on the second grab.
Very
Michael
strong.
Ryan did very well to body Baker out of the way. It was Rawnsley on that occasion. I think it was Rawnsley actually. And enough to get it on the second grab.
Very
Michael
strong.
Ryan.
Yeah, very strong mark there for Ryan at the second grab. Keep on it with the lures.
Ryan, no more than 20 metres out from goal, almost directly in front. Slow, methodical approach. Goal kicker is Michael Ryan. Punches it towards goal, and he gets it. Cardiff with their first goal of the day. Newcastle City, no more than 20 metres out from goal, almost directly in front. Slow, methodical approach. Goal kicker is Michael Ryan. Punches it towards goal, and he gets it. Cardiff with their first goal of the day. Newcastle City 2 goals straight. 12 leading Cardiff 1 goal 2-8 after 15 minutes.
I see with Bow coming forward and picked off beautifully by Durbridge. He must, for mine, have been a bit unlucky not to make the rep side. Oh, he's a very good player. Connor Haswell tries a mark there. Can't pick it up. Hughes thumps it forward to the hot spot. Marking contest again. Delaney off the ground. Lux of Fortune kicks some out to Isaac Hughes. He's got the ball right on centre wing. Thumps the ball forward. Long kick. Right in front. Couldn't grab this one. Job can't put a tackle on. Crawford right at the back. Oh, good mark.
Deserves credit. And on we go. Clark with the free kick. Hangs it out to the right side. Is it going to come back? No, it's been punched. It's been kept in. There's Quinlan. There's Durbridge. Goes back to Knight. Gets immediately swarmed by Clark, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, lovely hands, Clark. No, Vukovic, I'm sorry. Off towards the Rat O'Brien. There's the smother from Gretz as a cracker on his left. Ordinary kick to Ryan. And that is Rawnsley. And this is Lucas Holmes.
Thank you, David. As you said, David, the heat and intensity of this matchup, as you'd expect, has gone up. And
might have taken Selkirk, Delure, strong body play, great hands. Jack Lennon, Ryan, with Rawnsley for company.
Ooh, that was a bit high
that
and
was
crude.
Rough. And he grabs him, and it's all over and done and dusted.
Yeah.
Body play, great hands. Jack Lennon, Ryan, with Rawnsley for company.
Ooh, that was a bit high
that
and
was
crude.
Rough. And he grabs him, and it's all over and done and dusted.
Yeah.
And now, what's the ump? Oh, they're saying it's out on the full off Ryan. Delaney. No, there's Delaney now. There's now the play on. The siren's imminent. That ball counts. That doesn't, unlike the previous quarter. So, at halftime, Cardiff 3-6-24, Newcastle City 7 straight 42. Lucas Holmes and I will be back with you in about 5 minutes' time. And have
Goes long to the outer side. It is Tomlinson. Goes to Robson. No mark play on. Blistering speed from Robson. It almost had to take a bounce. Just kicks it on his measure. Evades Ryan. There's Rawnsley. That's a matchup. 2 balls. Rawnsley gets a handball. Bumped off the ball is Baker. Gets a handball. Tomlinson goes to Robson. No mark play on. Blistering speed from Robson. It almost had to take a bounce. Just kicks it on his measure. Evades Ryan. There's Rawnsley. That's a matchup. 2 balls. Rawnsley gets a handball. Bumped off the ball is Baker. Gets a handball over top to Delore, finding...
Lucas, they've had enough of the football. Has well from the side, couldn't pick it up. Hawthorn gets a handball out. Michael Ryan gets the hands free and he's been pinged for holding the ball, I think. Baker's taken it and gone. Advantage paid. Tomlinson.
Block.
Yes, but not paid. Clark. Probably left foot step. Gets around Mitchell Knight. Goes wide. Beautiful spot to Hawthorn. Cardiff do have to do. They've got to run and Dan out. They're a long way behind. Michael Ryan, short hands, don't hit the spot. Rawnsley, left-hand handball. Away go City again. Thompson, driving ball. Tomlinson.
Long and wide. I think it was Baker on that occasion. Who does he find? A plethora of players are there. Quillen gets in, gets the handball out, goes to not his skipper. Intercepted by Keys. A very careful ball by Keys. Finds Ryan. About 47 metres away, out from goal. And Ryan, you'd think he'd go back and have a shot on goal. You know what key forwards are like, David. And Ryan, you'd think he'd go back and have a shot on goal. You know what key forwards are like, David.
He'll take a shot on goal. There'll be no dishing this one off on time now. Now, with this breeze, Michael Ryan's got to kick this at the left goal post. See if the radar's in gear. We'll be kicking from just inside 50.
It's all right, David. Not quite.
Short, Baker, and he's allowed to run it through. See if the radar's in gear. We'll be kicking from just inside 50.
It's all right, David. Not quite.
Short, Baker, and he's allowed to run it through. They've got to get out the square, and they do eventually. Baker, very smart play.
Sniping himself and does. Great tackle by Sweetenham. Hughes ducks the tackle, gets away for more. Good shepherd there, Robson, 2 or 3 efforts as well. Ryan's one out. Can he find him? Was he held? No. Appealing he was. Front and centre was Ryan. Dishes it out to Keys. Gets buffeted off the ball by Kelleher. Kelleher surveying his options. Gets a left-handed handball out. Gets away for more. Good shepherd there, Robson, 2 or 3 efforts as well. Ryan's one out. Can he find him? Was he held? No. Appealing he was. Front and centre was Ryan. Dishes it out to Keys. Gets buffeted off the ball by Kelleher. Kelleher surveying his options. Gets a left-handed handball out to Dwyer. Can Dwyer pick it up? He can.
Soccer tactics effective. Marcus to Lewis, a high tackle, I think. Went over the mark so they could come in from the side. Reading that brilliantly is McDonald, who's been good. Sorry, that's Watling. Beautiful kick. Now, has he got Crawford? No, he's got Sweetenham, I think, who is nippy. Well done, David O'Donnell.
Manning it. Goes with a long, loopy handball. Goes long. Is that Edwards out there?
Campbell.
Sorry. Campbell. A new player. There's Keys. Keys immediately gets it off to Vukovic. Smart move. Lace out to Ryan. They're opening the guts here, David. Well pointed out. Who is it? Sits under the ball. Does well in the end. Does Delaney. It's 2-on-1. Can Delaney keep his feet? He has. But, sorry. Campbell. A new player. There's Keys. Keys immediately gets it off to Vukovic. Smart move. Lace out to Ryan. They're opening the guts here, David. Well pointed out. Who is it? Sits under the ball. Does well in the end. Does Delaney. It's 2-on-1. Can Delaney keep his feet? He has. But O'Donoghue, no, it was Thompson that time off halfback, gets it going the other way. This is Keys. Keys immediately gets it off to Vukovic. Smart move. Lace out to Ryan. They're opening the guts here, David. Well pointed out. Who is it? Sits under the ball. Does well in the end. Does Delaney. It's 2-on-1. Can Delaney keep his feet? He has. But O'Donoghue, no, it was Thompson that time off halfback, gets it going the other way. This is O'Donoghue. O'Neill, does he step in the side? He does.
City comfortably in front. Deep in Cardiff second. I think Michael Ryan's up here, is he? Is he nominated? He has. So it's Ryan and Keast. Keast falling backwards, gets a very good tap. Patrick Delaney staying on his feet. Ryan can't stay on his feet. The ball goes out of bounds. So next week, Lucas and the Black Diamond Cup game will be Killarney Vale and Nelson May. Looks like they're going to be 2 last start winners. And then Killarney Vale's a fantastic women's side up against Wallsend West Newcastle, featuring Boothie and Amy Pittman, which will be good stuff to watch that as well. Out of bounds. Ange Jones in the day of her life today. We think she's kicked 18 goals. Keister double hand up. Baker gliding through like the prime mover that he really is. Keister will thump this, despite Ryan's attempt. Gets a long ball, holds up in the breeze. Tomlinson in front where he always is. Baker, a diving handball. Crawford with a lovely he's got Rawnsley to his right. No, I agree with that. That was about 12. That is.
It's gone a fair bit wide though.
Ryan trying to take a mark, blocked. Cardiff just looking tired. Clark can't work that around, and that's it.
On Sweetenham, Robson steps to the inside, and Sweetenham does very well to get the tackle on. Robson gets the handball out. Down, almost take the legs out, not paid. Ryan's there, gets it off. Here's Lennon, can take a bounce if he wants one. Can he get inside Durbridge? He can not. Misses to the near side.
Tomlinson, handball. The Rat, Simon O'Brien. Down the line. Perfect delivery. And I do mean perfect to Joe. Lennon. Ryan in front. Lovely grab above his head. Hughes is gone. He's ducked right out the back. Hughes is short now. There he is. That'll be Isaac Hughes on the chest.
Lennon's kept going as well.
Handball. The Rat, Simon O'Brien. Down the line. Perfect delivery. And I do mean perfect to Joe. Lennon. Ryan in front. Lovely grab above his head. Hughes is gone. He's ducked right out the back. Hughes is short now. There he is. That'll be Isaac Hughes on the chest.
Lennon's kept going as well, so he's out the back if he wants him. But he's deep
now
in
he's
the pocket.
got himself too deep though, Lucas. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the point exactly I was going to make. He'd gone too deep and he's tried a second lead, but again gets ignored. But the goal kicking form Isaac Hughes is in, you'd almost back him, well, not back him in, but expect.
Ryan in front. Lovely grab above his head. Hughes is gone. He's ducked right out the back. Hughes is short now. There he is. That'll be Isaac Hughes on the chest.
Lennon's kept going as well, so he's out the back if he wants him. But he's deep
now
in the
he's
pocket.
got himself too deep though, Lucas. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the point exactly I was going to make. He'd gone too deep and he's tried a second lead, but
it's not an injury. $40 points of yes. City have been shown for me that they're the favourites for the flag, Louis.
Yep.
And remember they've done it with 20 men.
Yep.
So that's remarkable. If he kicks that, that's a freakish kick. Oh, that's almost brilliant.